Open the curtains, lights on. Don't miss a moment of this experiment. Oh, the book is strange, like clockwork orange. Keep your eyes buttered till the end. Which you are going to be? Inside the mirror, do you see someone else in the body? Transforming one hand, two hand, three hand, turn around, say like a doggy till I finish my feet. Cut it off, cut down your nose. All the silver loyalty is gonna get you killed. You may broke the door, convenient theories for the puppets on TV. There is comfort in the dreams. If you're gonna control me, at least make it interesting theatrically. When there's a hit for me, think I am done with everything. Now I'm ready to leave. Dragging out one line, two lines, three lines. Connect our hands when I no longer can live on knowledge alone. You gave me some hopeful curiosity. You're still happy, answers life for my discovery. What's the color of the electric shape you see? And if you love me, can you love your everything too for me?
Yo, the entire city of Farloom is in my chat. Hey everybody, how's it going? Morning. Alright, Narrow. Alright, Narrow, okay. It's me, Lepus, I'm the VOD guy. Hello, Lepus. Also, hello, Farloom. Yan is not evil, he's just misunderstood. Anyways, before I start, a bunch of people followed off camera again. So I need to thank, I don't know where to start. I think I'm just gonna start from the last hydrate. What was that? Thank you, Rathalos, for the follow. For that. I appreciate it. I also need to thank Apprentice Nerd, Zonin00, Luigi10XX, XJampa XX, 1A1EXN, Thiago44068, SiboBibo3, Stray Giraffe, and Vantes for following. And then I have to... Midlos, shut the fuck up, I'm not done. And then I have to thank Drakengard and Linkravius for subbing with Prime while before I let the intro play. I do appreciate it. And I guess now I need to thank Midlo for giving out a community sub to, I didn't even see who it went to. Lando 4K. Alright. Let's see if I'm a dumbass. I figured it would require those. I'm not a dumbass. Okay, I needed to make sure. I made some very small adjustments to my decks. And by that I mean, a lot of rabbits. It's to the point where I don't have enough key pages to, equip everybody. So that's why I really want more fights, so we have more equipment to use. Especially for stuff like what's-her-face, Iori, because then she forces you to use multiple floors. You can't build all your floors. Sanzi, I already know what the next reception is. Because Project Moon has recently, they've started spoiling their own updates on Twitter, so... Has everybody got cards at least? Yeah, okay. Had to make sure. Yeah, they uploaded the new song, but I saw the tweet with the reception symbol, and it's pretty, what do you think is gonna happen to your favorite character? Well, he's gonna die. Like I said, every character that has a profile in a cutscene will die. That's just the truth. Who are you gonna give the first fight? I mean, I showed you Malkia's floor, didn't I? Alright. All of the index proxies. Oh boy. This looks a little different. Here we go. The hell? I don't know where this is, but turn the game audio down. That better? You are very aware that if you lose a bunch, you have to do the index again, yeah? Value your ears for later on? Oh? Alright. Turn the voice audio down. Alright, I'll put it on 25. There's no voice anyways, so. Naya, really? I mean, I know they did that with Da Capo in the first game. Anyways. L5123's fourth door. 14 steps to the right, 23 steps to the left. There's a staircase. How far down does this go? The sound, it's getting louder, and I see a dim light. Is it really okay to head inside? I guess I have no choice. Who the fuck is that? What's this? What are these huge machinations supposed to be? Index Constituent is her name.
Welcome, welcome. It must have been an exhausting journey here. Come on in and make yourself at home.
Who are you?
I'm the weaver working here. It's so nice to see a guest after such a long time. Come on now. Don't be shy and step right in.
A weaver.
Yep, that's what I am. You were invited by the prescript, right?
Listen, I gave them the voice. It's not gonna change. How did you...
The likes of you couldn't even dream of finding this place without the guidance of the prescript. It only invites people here on a very extraordinary occasion, so consider yourself honored.
Does this place have something to do with the prescripts?
Yes, oh yes, it has plenty to do with them. This is the birthplace of the prescripts.
Prescripts are born?
Your face tells me that you must have a lot you'd like to hear. And that's good. I was really bored too, actually. You should take a seat first here. This will be a long story. Here's your chair.
Moirai is their name. Character lighting glitched out again. Yeah, it's like the Emma and Noah thing. I think it's done intentionally.
Sorry I have no tea. It's hard to come by warm water down here. Oh, where are my manners? What's your name? Are you a proxy or a messenger? My name's Moirai.
Hold on. Could you please slow down? First off, I'm Yan Vismak. I'm a messenger. I only started working less than a month ago.
Yan, so you were a messenger. Yes, I've been delivering prescripts full of absurd and brutal orders.
He's not the first character to have a last name.
Oh, I understand. Prescripts are cruel indeed. And naughty too, which gets some people killed. I had to hear many resentful remarks and screams from the people who received their prescripts. Are you the one who wrote those ridiculous prescripts? Yeesh, so scary. Don't scowl at me so dreadfully now. To answer your question first, no, I'm not responsible for the contents of the prescripts. My occupation is to manage these spinning wheels and loom. Huh? Then how are prescripts born? Shh! Can you hear the sound? Can you feel the tremor climbing up your feet and touching your bosom? I can feel a tiny quake, yes, but what about it? It's just a small vibration.
Oh no. We know what to think about small vibrations.
Wrong! This isn't a simple tremor. You're feeling the heartbeat of the city. It vibrates at random frequencies. Those vibrations move this pendulum over here, and I spin the wheels to make threads. Oh, why hear me describe it when you... What? Oh, why hear me describe it when you can see it in action? Here, why don't you come closer and take a look? A new prescript is about to be born. The pendulum swings above the threads I spin, inscribing meaning on them. Meaning? All I see are random patterns. It could seem hazy at first. This is the language of the city, after all. You obviously won't recognize it. No, oh no.
Yes, Yan is a he. I don't know what the fuck this is supposed to be.
The language of the city? Were there more languages left to be found? It's a different kind from the languages people use. Oh, it certainly is. The thing is, I have no idea what it means either. But we'll soon be able to find out. There are 57 spinning wheels here. The threads spun from those wheels are then put in this loom, and I modestly weave cloth from them.
Alright, Subspace. I got that reference. Oh yeah, this is the... No, dude, this is the 57, what the fuck are they called? Are they also called prescripts? The Zote thing? It's exactly 57. I don't know if that's intentional. Are they precepts, yeah. It's the 57 precepts of Zote. Rule number 17, your father will always betray you.
Wait just a moment now.
I don't think it's intentional, Countess.
And there it is. Look, a prescript has been created. No way. To Cheon, when you see a person in a three-way intersection waving their hands 7 times, follow them to their house.
Oh no! I remember Johnny Bravo. Oh, Sanzi, you have no idea. It's only my favorite game of all time.
It really is a prescript.
It doesn't tell them what to do after they follow them home. It just says, follow them home.
Alright, no time to be spacing out. We should send this prescript for a messenger to a messenger for delivery, right? Start with this stamp and... Let's see. The code is N, next to L, N920 and 1. There it is! Pipe number N9201 is right here. Now we roll up this prescript and put it in here. The prescript will travel along the pipe all the way to the surface.
That's what prescripts were? This can't be. Who made the spinning wheels, the loom, and the pipes then?
I have no clue. I was led here by a prescript too. Oh, my predecessor was waiting for me when I arrived, but they left after receiving a prescript one day.
Have you never questioned the prescripts?
Not really. I don't have much else to do anyway.
Do you have any idea how many people died because of your stupid, randomly generated commands? If this is where all prescripts are made, then you could have at least tweaked them a little so they're not as cruel.
I'm doing this because a prescript ordered me to create and send prescripts down here, though. If I broke this prescripts, the prescripts would get me killed.
What are you talking about? You're the one in charge of sending out prescripts.
What if there's another weaver like me somewhere in another nest? You don't possibly think that I'm the only one mailing all the prescripts for the city, do you?
Someone has to be making the contents of the prescripts, but who could it be?
In my opinion, that'd be the city itself. The pendulum inscribing patterns on the threads swings according to the city's motions, like I just said before. Footsteps of pedestrians walking around on the surface. Quakes coming from construction sites. Impacts created from some clumsy person falling on the floor. Echoes of people's screams. Every little event happening in this city becomes a vibration that moves the pendulum. Even the sound of us talking.
The Moirai were the three goddesses of destiny in Greek philosophy: Clotho, Lachesis, and Atropos. Huh. So they just combined all three of them into this one, sexually ambiguous individual.
At the end of the day, us city folk can never be free from the city. Every deed committed by denizens of the city is ultimately the city's deed. We're representing its will in a sense.
All the cruel things we've been committing were out of the city's volition. Why did the city have to be that way?
Because people are. The city was built by people, and their cruel nature had to naturally reflect in their own creation. We were born that way.
This is a mess. People built the city, and now the city is controlling the people.
Does the order really matter much? I think the point is this, that whatever we do, we're essentially part of the city.
All you do is weave cloth in this peaceful bunker. You probably have no idea what kind of brutal outcomes that piece of cloth you make can bring. That's why you can talk about this such a carefree attitude.
You're right, that's beyond me. I only do what I was ordered to do. Do I really have to care about that, though? According to the city's will, its volition, the city's will matches the will of the...
Oh.
The city's will matches the will of the people living in it. Did you know? They're beings born out of the city folks' wants. Humans want to walk the path that's given to them. They're afraid to face the consequences of their actions and take responsibility for them. They know that they will only end up going the wrong way if they try to make their own decisions. They'd rather rely on something and expect things from it rather than to live a life of struggle.
Yo, why is I just realized what the music reminds me of. It reminds me of the SCP game.
People without purpose in their lives, desiring and yearning for something to open up a way for them. It could be someone wishing for equality amidst the savagery and voyeurism.
When the... no, the Index aren't. L Corp was, but the Index certainly aren't.
Or it could be the vain of hope. It could be the vain hopes of those who want the city to thrive forevermore, providing for all of its inhabitants. That's how gods were born. People needed them. They didn't pop into existence because someone told them to. They can't be made up by anyone, nor can they be oppressed. You can't blame anyone for this. So many people, so many residents of the city want them. Thus, they are the fear that will draw near them, the temptation of happiness, the promises and wishes of all people. Are you starting to get why the prescripts came into existence?
Yeah.
Right, it wasn't my fault. People weren't doing inhumane things because I delivered prescripts to them. Those horrible things were meant to happen anyway. You're right. I think I see it now. It's the city. It's because people have always been cruel. Humans are born that way, and they have desperate wishes. It doesn't matter if they were pure wishes welled up from innocent hearts or ambitions born from greed. This is the result of what everyone wished for. Killing people with my own hands, or taking away invaluable things from others. Shuddering in guilt, listening to those horrid screams while I tried the best to seem unfazed. They were all useless feelings eating away at my heart. Exactly. I'm just a tiny part of the world. I can never change the wishes of all people. There's no way I can defy this flow. What I did was part of the city, the will of the city. Forging prescripts out of spite and delivering them could be traced to the city's volition, not my free will. But that equates to my volition in the end. The city and I, and every person in this city were one and the same. Do you think so too?
What the fuck? uh, I think it's just his name.
Moirai. The city must know where I should go next. Huh? Me? Oh, don't worry. Just a moment, please. All right, here. It's an invitation to the library, prepared just for you.
As the city wills it.
What was he talking to? Or was he talking to me all along? Well, regardless. Back to my post. Gotta keep my position.
Color me speechless. So that's what the prescripts really were. It's distorted Yan in Korean QWERTY keyboard. I find that very amusing. When I joked about Yan turning into a giant hand, I was right almost.
Beings, akin to the gods of the city. I don't think I've heard or read any mention of such things.
It does seem like there were some beings out there that fit the description that Weaver person gave. I think I've seen something similar a few times, though I don't know if that actually was one. Not sure if being is the right word for them, to be honest. They're supposedly created because people wished for them to exist. I don't know a lot about them, to tell you the truth.
According to her logic,
It was a girl! I was right! God, this game is so difficult to Not Yan! Moirai. It's so hard to tell sometimes. But that's the one that I knew.
according to her logic, the prescripts would be one such thing, created from the collective aspiration for those who want to be given a purpose in their aimless lives.
Kind of like the Church of Gears.
So you've seen one yourself, Roland.
Dunno, I might have, but I don't really know what I saw. Heck, I'm not even sure if I saw it at all. Alright, he forgot about it, I remember.
That doesn't count as seeing one, does it?
It's just that my memory about the details of it is blurry, and I don't feel like remembering it for whatever reason. You don't think highly of them, huh?
Seeing that one of those metaphorical gods made out of people's wishes is doing, I can't see them in a positive light. They seem to lead people to ruin in one way or another. Is it truly for their sake? What do you think, Roland? Do you think those gods are leading to the residents of the city to the correct paths as some claim?
I won't lie that at a glance they do look like a weird cult giving their lives to an object that swings on a whim. And they're giving arbitrary meanings to it, like how it's the heartbeat of the city. That's a consequentialist point of view shared by many other religions. The methods they take may be a complete mess. That being said, I don't think that there's absolutely nothing good to say about them. They fulfilled the people's wishes somehow. The results are another story. Even though the so-called gods bring fear and despair to people, they get to live a life that's richer and more human. The goal might have been forcibly handed to them, but it's still better than nothing. Well, you're free to think whatever you want in the end. You could feel the prescripts are horrible or a justified necessity or whatever.
You're right. Anyway, we should put our personal impressions aside and prepare to receive our guest. I'm counting on you, as always. Receive a prescript and carry it out. Receive a prescript and carry it out. Receive... Greetings, dear guest. If I may, I am Angela. Yes, it would seem that you know me well. The prescripts know everything. The prescripts represent the will of the city. They know everything that goes on in the city. They know what I am going to do, what you are going to do, all of it. I see. Don't you have any doubts about the prescripts? Of course not. The prescripts are the city's will, and the city's volition is my will. To deny the city's volition is to deny myself. By accepting that as truth, you're acknowledging that you have no free will of your own. Don't you feel that it is unfair? We no longer have to be driven by despair by the repercussions of our choices. We don't have to be worn down from the pain standing on a field of thorns on our own 2 feet. By filling up the part that can't be achieved alone, our lives as humans can become much more lavish. I have the talent to walk the path in front of me, if nothing else. Even if I don't have much happiness, I know where to go in the immediate future, and that's enough for me. It's fortunate to hear that you are satisfied with it. May you find your book in this place.
Wait, oh no! He has hands! They don't even have a name, alright. Oh, here we go. Shimmering. At the start of each scene, we know what that does. Okay, yes. He only has 500 HP. Okay. Oh, we get 1 floor. I see why he only has 500 HP. This character's HP is at 301. Wait, if this... Why was that so hard to read? It's not even wrong. If this character's HP is at 301 or higher, and the HP of all hands are at 30 or lower, merge with the hands. If this character's HP falls to 300 or lower, while merge with the hands, separate from the hands at the end of the scene. When separating, purge all status ailments and fully recover stagger resist. If the character is merged with the hands, or if the character's HP is at 300 or lower, use a mass attack at regular intervals. The mass attack is also used if the act goes on for a large number of scenes. Translator notes, Manus means hand. I knew that. Hello, David. Remember Blue Star? This is his cousin. Okay, what do the hands do? Cannot be staggered, cannot be defeated by depleting HP, cannot act if HP is at 30 or lower at the start of the scene. Destroyed when... whatever that says in Korean is no longer present. Oh, that's just Yan. Okay. No, it's intentional, David, apparently. It's in Korean, his name appears in Latin. Or Roman, or whatever the language. Do it with Hakma. I literally prepared Malkuth's floor so I could use it. I'm not... Okay. So do we just need to kill him? Is there like a specific... Is there a specific way that we're supposed to do this? Or do we just attack him until he dies? I know the hands can merge with him, but... Just kill him already? Okay. Fine. Hold on.
Sleep for a total of 800 hours per day and then drink a liter of milk warm up before you go play. Only each or right or pull the trigger with her right hand. Only thing that's left is to work on following commands. By the time you realize you'll be restrained to a desk, and with your dreams on the floor you comply as straight to the test. In 30 minutes find a cream of bride or massive brunette. In 90 hours build their insides picture and picturesque. Now it's time for another vendetta. Going through the shells, picking out my prewritten persona. Children of the city sees only the neon stars reflected upon the murky gutter sky. Don't ask me why, I desperately wish to be included in the city's night. In 400,000 meters, turn right. Pick up a knife and stab a familiar warm body. Learn to fight before I knew love or bitterness. Coffee, snippy scissors cut down the strings. I set myself free, only to figure out everything I chose was by proxy. As we circled upon the 9mm pacifier, swallowing the fact that other than to expand, we had no purpose. As my ever-burning love to stay afloat backfires, I now know I must be comfortable being alone. Consider process, follow the city's ribbon to a heart nobody seems to listen. It takes my heart being broken and broken again to know that I am the reason why the sufferings never end. Now it's time for another vendetta. Going through the shells, picking out my prewritten persona. Children of the city sees only the neon stars reflected upon the murky gutter sky. Don't ask me why, I desperately wish to be noticed by the city's eye.
It's pretty chill, and I don't understand why this fight's supposed to be...
Do not go home until you finish reading the audio of 2.718282182.
Okay, now we're just reading numbers. Thank you, Mili. I don't know how to approach dealing with the hands. They're... Obviously, I can't do anything about him right now, so... Actually, don't do that. I just noticed he has counter dice, and I don't want to deal with that. calm because he accepted that it's useless. Yeah, that's basically it, isn't it? I guess we'll kill this one first. Why does the top one have more health? That's what's interesting to me. Darn. Oh well. God, that's a lot of burn. Holy crap. I inflicted like 26 burn to him. Right, let me guess, you're boosting the other one? Yep. Oh. Oh no! Don't do that status effect. Fucking erosion. Excuse me? Also, I can't redirect that. It rolled a 7. Yes, I remember erosion gold. Also, all of their attack. Oh, that's paralysis. That's not as big a deal. But, oh god. I want a Raging Storm just to get rid of some of their dice. Who doesn't get a bonus? You don't. It's okay, they're not really attacking you that much. Server red, go back to Tip's floor. It probably won't target that spot. We have to get them both down is the issue, and that is not gonna be easy. You need to fucking not. What is that then? That's a 6, 10, 8, 12. So this is... Oh, right, I have to counter it with the die that it's targeting. Well, that sucks. I can't do anything about it. It's too strong for me to block. So we'll just target the other one instead. I'm not gonna Forming Storm yet. Oh my god, stop reading me numbers. It's making me uncomfortable. Woo! Actually, should probably wait. I mean, I'm clashing with basically everything that I need to, so... Except that, actually, hit him with that. I know I probably shouldn't, but that's fine. What did I... What? I just wasn't expecting to be able to Dragon Fist this turn, is all. Yeet. I figured that wouldn't hit anybody. I rolled an 8. I rolled an 8. Erosion is bleed and burn together, and it doesn't degrade as fast. Ooh, how did you tie with that? Yeah, the fight is styled after an abnormality. That's because it's a distortion fight. They're always styled after that. Ashes. Oh god, I wish I had healing. You can have it. It doesn't really matter who has it. You're getting boosted again. Wait, what? Okay, it's giving protection to the bottom one and strength to the top one. Interesting. I hate this attack because it has too many dice. So the one on the bottom I can beat with a standard clash. Oh, especially I have slash boosted right now. Actually, I should target that one then, shouldn't I? Ooh, I'm informed too. Cool. Oh my god, I have the perfect amount of light. Too bad I'm not boosted. That's fine though. Oh, I can fiery waltz. Cool. Which, yeah, I want to clash with one of these. Use that. You have one light. I know I'm gonna clash with the one that I don't need to, but I don't care. Really? That's fine. I don't really care. Alright. Alright, that was a stressful attack. Also, this hand is gonna be below 30, but the other one probably won't be, if I had to guess, because it has protection. Oh, it's gonna be at 0, in fact. Yeah, the other one's not gonna be. Alright. Oh, it just becomes inactive. Alright. Well, in that case, it enters next phase next turn. Ah! What the hell, Yan? Why you got these amazing attacks for? Why can I never redirect them as well? I'm just not gonna clash with that. There's no point. Plus, I don't take good stagger damage from it, so it's fine. But I'm so confused. Oh, that's what's happening. Sure. Alright, let's figure out how we actually want to deal with this, because this is going to be painful, probably. You don't have any light is the problem. So, when it hits 0, is it dead? Or does it actually make me keep fighting? I'm actually gonna clash with it. I don't know why I'm doing that. You actually shouldn't do anything, because as long as only the people that are in danger are getting hit. It's gonna go below the threshold this turn no matter what I do, so... Ah, it was so close. There goes my counter... Fuck. That's not good. It's okay. Here we go. That's a lot of dice. Okay, so how does he... How does this work? If he falls to 3 under or lower, separate. Ah. Well. That's a free hit, so I might as well do it. Smaller attacks aren't gonna hit through this. Can't attack. You can't ferv it, but you can gale. This is suck. It's not endure, it's just endure. I don't know how this is gonna work, but... Yeet. Better than nothing. I assume I'm supposed to try to stagger him here with oh shit. Right, he has a mass attack. Wow, I'm not beating that. Okay. It's summation, but if I can't roll high enough together, then I'm gonna get hit by it. Like, attacks still do things. That's not gonna change just because the game wants it to. Violent Flame's most likely to win. It probably won't, but it's most likely to. Well. Might as well frontal. It's probably not helpful, but do it. And yep, 4 people didn't avoid it. Alright. This is probably going to require a second attempt, because this is not going particularly well. He has a lot of burn. It's not helpful, because I need to keep his HP up until I actually... I don't like any of these. That. Who needs health the most? You're gonna die, so I think I'm gonna let you. Oh! How about that? The fastest person uses Forgotten on him now. We should be able to wail on him right now, because the bear hug will delete all of his dice. Yeah, this is the one fight where this card is going to be useful. In every other fight, it is garbage. Oh, you can't even attack. Well, this is unfortunate, but whatever. Hi, I'm gonna eat your dice now. Thanks, Yen. I do like you, bud. But this isn't personal. We're not gonna stagger him, are we? I didn't do enough damage. Oh well. Oh! Oh, we gotta do this again now, huh? Oh my god. It's giving it 4 strength. I think I'm gonna lose. Oh, they don't actually have as much health this time, so we might be okay. Because I can Yazi deal a lot of damage that way. Light. Okay, we have 1 turn to do this, huh? Your hand sucks. Yeah, this is not going well. But there's nothing I can really do about that. Let's be honest, we weren't expecting to do it first try. Nice. One of them hit, that's all I really care about. Really? Okay. Good night, Mary. Sorry. Thanks for the 500 superb. Ow. Fuck you and your 8 strength. This is not going well at all. Mary's dead. That was predictable. Oh! This is not good. Wait, they're both below... What? Okay, now I'm confused, because they're both... How is it unable to move? Target as a hand, recover its HP by 35, otherwise recover target's HP by 5. Alright, thanks. beat that with anything though, that's the problem. Yan is not vulnerable. What are you talking about? He has 20 to 30 on evade dice. I could Pulao. That's not gonna help me though. It has 4 strength again, which means I can't really attack it. I don't think this will delete everything it can do. Which sucks because I can't really do anything about that either way. How do you not have enough light for that? Okay, I can't do anything about it. Wait, not that one. Hit the one that I can actually maybe beat, in theory. Well, that's not gonna beat it. Christ. Well, I hit one of them, so that's fine. Hi. No. Stop. Couldn't do anything about those hits. The hand is gonna be a problem, isn't it? Ooh, life! How much strength does it have? Oh, balls. I did too much damage to Yan. That's fine. I can still beat it. Its attacks. He doesn't... Okay, he didn't do the thing, so I can beat that with that. Hopefully. I do need to redirect that. Something that'll work.
Do not go home until you finish reading the value of
I'm just gonna use both of them and pop them heavy. Why do you really hate that guy, huh? Not that I can do anything about it, but Jesus. Ah, you're getting hit with erosion too. Right, I forgot that mass attack was a thing. Hold on, I'm not gonna use the weak one. I need a Beyond to get rid of this erosion effect. Can't believe Yan became a Nintendo giant hand boss. Okay. This is emotional turbulence, that's fine. What? Oh, right, Taute goes first. Forgot. We might actually still be able to win this, only my character beat it. Wow. Because now we're in the next phase. He's gonna die, yeah. Alright, well... What does Malice do? All enemies take damage inversely proportional to the amount of HP the librarian has left. That's okay, I guess. Start the scene, all eyes gain strength. Damage the librarian took in the previous scene. Well... Malice it is. Hornet's better, because it's more consistent. Okay. Why didn't you fuse with your hands, bud? I mean, I don't really have a... Recover HP of all other allies by 30. So this is my turn to hit him, basically. So I will. Well, I don't think I'm gonna kill him this turn, unfortunately. Because, yeah, that. They should have enough burn that it shouldn't matter, though. Well, I can't look at this one yet. We should be okay still. They'll still be on low HP. We'll be able to hit him next turn, too. 33 is nice. He's below 100 HP. We're very close. Yeah, he's gonna have to heal again. Which gives me time to heal, oddly enough. Oh, that's unfortunate, Yan. This is also unfortunate. I'm gonna pull out just so I can deal more damage to him. That's not a lot of damage, but it's something. I think we beat him. We actually managed to beat him. Holy crap. That was a lot closer than I would have liked. That's a good fight, though, honestly. I only got 2 of his book.
Could that person's death be what the prescripts intended?
Beats me. The prescripts look like they see several steps ahead, so it might as well be. Though boy, what did that Yan guy endure and struggle so much for? He risked death forging prescripts, trying to express his free will.
But that was ultimately part of the prescripts. The will of the city, as he put it.
Yep. After all, this is the fate of those prescripts led him to.
You said earlier that there are good things to be said about them, Roland.
That I did, because they're still part of the city.
While I am not completely convinced, I can understand it somewhat. Life as a human, never wanting for anything. What is the reason gods of the city emerged? Why do people wish for them to exist even as they suffer?
Oh, can you? Oh god, I'm stupid. I didn't realize you can redirect the buffs. I thought you just had to deal with them. I accidentally beat the fight the hard way. Alright. Well, it was bound to happen eventually that I completely misunderstood the gimmicks. I mean, I still won, so I can't... No, I did read the passives. It was the pages. I forgot I could redirect Yan's attack.
What is the reason gods of the city emerged? Why do people wish for them to exist even as they suffer?
Goes to show that your decks are well built enough to ignore the gimmick and brute force it instead. I don't know, 3 people died. Never before have I been simultaneously so impressed and disappointed.
I tried to think from those people's perspectives, the perspectives of someone without a purpose to live. How I would act in their shoes.
What's your conclusion?
It couldn't be more obvious. I won't sit and wait for someone else to determine the meaning of my life for me like the others. I'm different. I'll seek out a way on my own. It's much easier said than done. They won't truly realize what they're talking about until they're put in such a situation themselves.
There's a difference between corrosion and erosion. Yes, I know. Shame on you, but also you deserve all the brownie points for the Chad move there. You open the floodgates to celebrate this moment. I don't have any water next to me. I was drinking milk this whole time. Ah, thanks for the 100. Venus Floor destroys this fight in case you want to farm it. I figure as much. Though you do actually have to hit him with the fairy. Have you considered doing this fight with Hakma? I will not do it. So they can't be viewed all that badly.
Correct. I've decided against painting them in excessively negative light. That still doesn't mean I fully understand them, however.
I'm not drinking a liter of milk. It's just... It was like half a glass of milk that I poured when I woke up.
Although I am curious about what you just mentioned as well. I must wonder what Yan's actions and the consequences to them were trying to show.
Haven't got a clue, ma'am. Haven't got a clue. Who's to say what purpose there was to it in the first place? Those prescripts sure are an enigma. And this whole distortion business. It's scary how the process can be so simple.
That demonstration made it clearer. It appears that the breakdown of a belief one firmly held can serve as a catalyst for the distortion.
Exactly, that's the scary part. It's what happens all the time in the city. Though someone did explain to me why people aren't distorting left and right pretty clearly. Either way, it's left a better taste in my mouth, just like that other time. I guarantee you we're probably... Actually, there's not a lot to get from this book. There's 3 golds here. Ominous Power is... I think this is the first activation card we can get. Sanzi, I don't think we're gonna go into the next tier yet. Because, now there has to be room in the story for us to fight Moirai. Because think about it. Every single character with a sprite in a cutscene is end up fought at some point. What? Oh. So unless Moirai ends up joining the Reverb Ensemble, which I doubt, what's an activation page? It's a page, once you select the target, its effect is already in process. We actually got it right away. Oh shit. Yeah, it's Yan's exclusive page. I figured as much. 18 to 33 summation. That's really strong. Okay. Will of the City, restore 3 light and draw 1 page. That is equal light regen to a 0 cost that restores 1. And since it also draws a page, that's gonna be added to Dex. It takes more light to use, but that's okay. 2 is not that much. The rolls on it aren't very good, obviously. Blind Faith, restore 1 light. All dice on this page lose 2 power. I see. I was wondering if they were gonna give us something like this again at some point. It's not Brawl, it's just Vina's floor. Because of that 1 egg. Alright. Sword of Volition. The cost of this page equals the user's max light. All dice on this page gain power equal to emotion level and restore all light. What? Excuse me? That's insane! Why? No, because... Oh, it's max light. Hold on, I definitely misread it. It's still a really good card, but... Like... That's so strange. So it can get 5 power, so that would make it 8 to 11, 8 to 11, 7 to 10. Which is really powerful for 3 dice, but not quite... It's not perfect, but... Such a meme on Chesed with a power for light difference. Yeah, that is gonna be a Chesed thing. On play, restore 3 light, lose as much light next scene. Interesting. So you restore 3 light immediately, so you can use more attacks this scene, but then you lose 3 light next scene. You can probably do some interesting stuff with that. Lies with Sword of Volition, since the cost is 0, the cost changes, so it doesn't really make that big of a difference. Yeah, okay. That's pretty good. It's like a weaker Flaming Dragon Fist that doesn't inflict burn, it just eats things. Yeah, they're all exclusive. And then, Inflict Erosion is ridiculous. I don't know how I feel about Erosion being on pages like this. It's nice, but... And then, of course... Oh, you can look at it here. Why does his weapon look so strange? We'll read that in the actual menu, because I can't scroll down right now. Obviously, it works best on the Venus floor. Yen's page, ladies and gentlemen. It looks odd, I'm not gonna lie. Speed dice gain 1, and gain additional at level 3. If the character has more red breakdown abnormality pages than blue, awakening pages... Yeah, I'm sure that color is blue. All dice gain 1 power. If breakdown pages outnumber awakening pages by 2 or more, increase damage and stagger damage of offensive dice by 1 in addition. Okay. Depends on how many breakdown pages are on Venus floor. There's not a lot, but the ones that I can give him are going to be very helpful for this floor specifically. So, what does Beast do? Beast is the one that does the thing. Okay. It does work on Venus floor, but it's probably best on a different one. Pakma's floor does have a lot of red, but it also doesn't have very many pages. What floor has the most reds? Probably Gebra? I think it's Gebra. Honestly. Yeah, it's gonna be Gebra. Okay, that's a little weird, but... We redid the animation for Apox with mass attacks, the one with the eyes. Yeah, I heard. Golden cards are the only... Yeah, I know, Ricky. I've read it. Yeah, Yan can do the, Oh, God, Yan on Tifereth's floor. Hold up. That's ridiculous. Yan can, magical girls. No, wait, it's Nile, right. Yan can do the Nile thing, and he'll be ridiculously powerful. But I don't feel like doing that. So what's his last one? I can just open up here. Messenger. God, that's a long effect. Every scene gain a special combat page that can be used on allies. The type of combat page is randomly determined each scene. At emotion level 3 or higher, the owner can pick 1 out of 2 random options instead. There are 4 types of special combat pages with different functions. Give strength, give protection, and stagger protection, page draw, and light restoration. Interesting. Okay. Hang on. I'm gonna... Sorry, Jay. I'm gonna steal this. Oops, I need to save it. We're gonna do the fight again, because I want to test out this page. He doesn't have the awakening thing like, the other guy does. He has 4 passive slots as well, which is great. Use 5 or higher, deal additional stagger damage. That's not really helpful. I don't really have anything that I'd want to put on him, to be honest. Emma's passive is good on everything. You don't need to remind me of that one. I don't know. What can we give him that's really good? Because we only have 4 spots. Does Squeak Squeak still not work? We can give him... Oh god, there's really nothing available, is there? Carnival, sure. Actually, no, that costs too much. Give him dimensional sections and then 2 1-cost damage ups, because that seems like what he's going to be doing. Actually, what's a good damage up? You know what I could do, just to be funny? Dalok's page. Because there's a paralysis thing. I will not add Health Hauler. Screw that. Also, thank you for the 100. If you read Yan's book, you might get a bit more context as why he was distorted so quickly. Yeah, I'm going to read it in a second. Don't worry. Oh, that's a good idea. Hold on, where's Zulu? I know I have a free Zulu. There we go, perfect. And then to deck build for him, well, we're not going to use Sword of Volition, because screw that. Oh! I just thought of something. Using Sword of Volition with Ominous Power. You can Ominous Power, give yourself enough light to use Sword of Volition. And single point stabs, yeah. Does not work or it is bugged, I am not sure. So Ominous Power might be broken, but yeah. Okay, how do we want to build him? I don't feel... You don't need to do Singleton with him. For once. Distorted Blade, Lock, Baleful Brand. I feel like it's gonna need, like, some draw stuff. I'm actually gonna take a couple Blind Faiths. Or just one, because I only got one. And then we need light regen stuff, definitely. Oh, fun fact, we just got a good light regen thing. Will of the City. And then we can have, I don't know, dude. I actually don't know. You can't first turn, spend 4, use it, and then spend 3. What are you talking about? Ominous Power is not great, you need to be missing the light. Yeah, but at the same time, your max is 9, so it does actually, like, work properly. I don't know what else I'd want to bring on you, to be honest. I feel like I need some defensive options. Support stuff, that's also true. I need low light cost stuff, too. Because at the start, you start with 4, right? So I could bring a 3rd Will of the City. Actually, we might just be able to spam really high costs. Just clone his Distorted Blade. Oh, you know, it'd be fun. BC. Or even Fiery Dragon Slash would be decent. Like, there's a lot of cool stuff I could run on this. I don't know, we'll see how this goes. Probably not well, but whatever. Okay, now we need to read his story. I like how he's got a little bit of blue under his collar. Prescript pages are stored in the Ego tab. Also, you can choose to not use them. Okay, well, that's fine. Okay. Books. Star of the City? I like how his name is still just Distorted Yan in Korean. And of course, it's going to be really long because he's a very important character. Yes, Artorias Goo. Have you ever seen a glimmer of light when you close your eyes? It's blindingly bright at times, and it shakes in an irregular shape at times. This sensation is often called phosphine. Whenever I close my eyes, the blurry image of a blood-stained carpet appears to me like that optical phenomenon. It's the beginning of an unpleasant nightmare. 4 mannequins that lost a face and an arm each are lying on the carpet, spilling red beads. Another mannequin has its hand on my shoulder. I turn around and look at the loudspeaker in the mannequin's face. I can feel the vibration coming from it, even though I can't hear what it says. But I already know what the sound this mannequin is making. The vibration precisely matches the words I remember, and my heart starts beating accordingly. This damned power of recall lost all my good childhood memories to oblivion, yet it brings back such remembrances every time I close my eyes. My response to it is always the same. Take the flower that slipped into my hand and nail it into the mannequin's heart. A beautiful tree in bloom grows from the cracks the flower made. It's as soft as the hands that caressed me, and it's as pretty as the sound that consoled me. And it's as sharp as the noise of that last moment when I was scolded for the first time. Every branch that grows from the tree causes a piercing buzz in my ears, and the petals hurt as they brush past my cheeks as if to make me feel the pain they hold. I stand still like my feet were tied, until my body is covered in scars. 1, 2, black marbles fall from the wounds. How long have I been in this cycle of pain? The nightmares have been with me for a good majority of my life. If I close my eyes, the memory of that time haunts me. If I open my eyes, the reality I can hardly bear unfolds. I chose to keep my eyes shut because I thought I'd rather deal with the ever-echoing past. At least I won't be visited by new kinds of pain. Prescripts kept coming without a break. The city folk meet different ends depending on the prescripts they receive, though their fates all share a commonality of cruelty. Their resentment, screams, tears, rage, and death. Hold on. It's too much for my eyes. I sometimes thought how my life would have been if I stayed as a commoner taking prescripts like them. Maybe I was better off back then. Maybe I should have just died early so I could breathe again as another being. Why did the prescripts give me that order that day? Mad Doctor. Like... Was that a typo? Was that supposed to be 2 subs? I mean, I appreciate it. What the fuck did you do? Like, why did you do it? Jamie does not have competition. What? You really want the first place sub wars? I need to find... Did you say something before you did that? Because if so, I missed it. I don't think you did. Why... Get used to it? I don't want to get used to it. That's a lot of money, you know? 25 subs, that's $125 US. Why did you... I really need to get a sub bomb thing, cause now we have to sit through... Oh, you gifted a sub to Duck, how's about that? Hi, Azzy. How's it going? What'd you miss? I don't know, Scarfy. Where did you come in? One second. I'm gonna go get some water. What happened? Oh, what the hell? What? Why did you give me bits now? Mad Doctor, what is wrong with you? I appreciate it, but... I do recognize him, by the way. He started watching my YouTube stuff, like, this week. It is in the name, he is mad. True. He is Mr. Beast in disguise? He's not. He wants you as an apostle? Oh god. Whatever happened to Sin? What do you mean? Yeah, he joined the Discord like 2 days ago. He has not been around very long and he's already freaking out in the chat. Gold, that's rude. Oh, he's still around, Apex. He still shows up occasionally. It's just, he's got a busy life. Like, he works a lot, and I generally don't stream when he's able to watch. So, to the Sin status effect? The Sin status effect still exists. It's still not that useful. Oh god, my bitrate. No! No, it's the worst time. long does it take for someone to make a yam drip meme? I think somebody already did it, didn't they? I know somebody did it with Angela. Kessin's so much against Koisis that it just became a part of him. I don't think you're right, Techno. Please continue. I'm gonna continue when the sub notifications stop because they're gonna play over my voice, and I want to be able to read everything in order. There it is. Thank you, Mad Doctor. I very much appreciate it. You did not have to do that. Alright. Back to Yan being in a story. I traced back the nightmares to remember the past. Everything was over, and I planned to follow them to death. But I didn't have the courage to end my own life, so I picked up the prescript that I thought would spell my doom at last and read it slowly. All the fresh-looking prescript contained was a command to be a messenger. It was pointing toward a beginning, not an end. I couldn't see a single word that said anything about salvation or death. After being numb for a while, I finally tumbled down to the floor and broke into laughter louder than any sound I'd made before. I couldn't help but laugh at my state. I wanted to end my life because of the prescripts, and now the prescripts won't even let me do that. Where has my free will run off to? I was frustrated. Not even my own life was under my control, for everything relies on the prescripts. Then I'll gladly play along. Even if I can't shatter the prescripts, I'll at least make a tiny crack. If I can show the masses that it's possible to oppose the prescripts, something might change. Something has to. It will make a difference. Once I had hope, I could see the way. And once I could see where to go, I had the strength to get up. However, I realized it only just now. What I felt wasn't hope, and that ignoring that prescript and taking my own life as I'd planned might have been a truer expression of my free will. What is the right way to live a life in this place, I must wonder. I'm not even dreaming of a life that I can be proud of. How does one achieve the feeling that their life is bearable to live, let alone be satisfied with it? I thought I had found an answer to that, but in the end I couldn't escape the prescripts. The prescripts are the city's will, as it is my will. I've realized my limit. I feel as if I've hit some kind of wall I can't overcome. However, I don't feel all too forlorn and miserable. Maybe there will be someone who can ride along with the flow rather than break it. It just won't be me. I'm not fit to accomplish such things. So I want someone to find an answer in my stead, and I hope they can tell me that. Tell me how I can enjoy this nightmare. It is a really sad tale, the one of Yan. Just stop giving me money. Swords form lost his face and arms just like the mannequins in his nightmares. Yeah. The second one didn't work, by the way, Superb. Just so you know. Because I see that bit at the end of the message, just because you didn't put a space after the period. Also like to point out that him being chained to the hands is very symbolic since Yan has been chained to one of the fingers most of his life. True. He does deserve a good boy pat. Yo! You hadn't subscribed yourself? Excuse me? Stop giving me money! Thank you, Vadamos, for the follow. Thank you, Superb, for the 1,000, and thank you, Matt Doctor, for the sub. Y'all don't need to do this to me. Like, I fully expected that there would be fewer people here after what happened last week. Thank you, Yo Moses, for the... Fucking Christ. I do what I want, okay. You know, I was gonna do the fight again, but you people are just not letting me. Thank you for the second sub bomb, Mad Doctor. How does it feel to be rich now? I'm not. Watson got a sub. He's not even here. They don't disappear, they just stop being in your hand. If that makes any sense. Like, why? Did you have to give out one more sub just before you left? Have a good day, man. It's only +1, but that's still technically enough to get me some charge. So, Bleed. I'm just getting my emote back. Thank you, Bleed, for the sub. What the hell? You people are going nuts today. Oh god. How did a hype train only just now start? Moirai! Thank you for the sub. What the fuck are you people doing? Go, please. There's the 100 bits. Oh god, who was that? Reaver. Thank you. Stream lore, get money. That's not how this works. Generally, people don't donate as much as they have been. Like, oh, I fucking love it. I can't. I really can't thank you guys enough. This is. It's just ridiculous. This is the first time I've ever had a hype train. I gotta go, I gotta call my mom. She wanted to call me today, so I probably should. And, I'll see you guys next week. Have a good weekend.